Hey up everybody, Magpie Gaming here, and in this video we're going to go into the latest updates for PUBG. Now, I'm not going to cover the Xbox too much. I was trying to cover all of the updates for both Xbox and PC, but to be perfectly honest, I am more a PC gamer than I am Xbox. I will cover the main events for the Xbox, but I'm not going to go into the, into the nitty-gritty of the updates. I'm not going to bother with that no more. I'm going to stick to the PC version. That's the version that I am most invested into. But there has been roadmaps for both the Xbox and PC versions released by PUBG, and these roadmaps basically just lay out what they want to do throughout the year with the game. Now, a couple of snippets before I go into those. For the Xbox, you're going to be getting the Miramar maps sometime this spring. They say it is going to be ready early springtime, which is now, so you should be getting that very soon. For the PC version, the recent anti-cheat measures have caused a few issues. Apparently it's been banning people, legitimate players, it's been banning people just for no reason at all, so they have decided to roll that back. So I believe at the moment it's not currently running with the new anti-cheat measures. It was causing also jittery issues within the game, it was slowing down performance, so I think they're going back to the test server with that to do some more testing. So as I say, they've released the roadmap for the PC version, just detailing what they want to do throughout the year with the game, and they say in it that they're looking to do content and update cycles roughly every 2 months, and these updates every 2 months will of course be quite major. They will include big fixes to the games, there'll be a lot of aesthetic changes to the game, and new content will be brought in these, but also there will be smaller updates throughout between these 2 months. Obviously they're not going to make us wait 2 months for a hotfix, they'll roll a hotfix out immediately. But they also say that they want to push a lot more with the test server. They want people to start using the test server a lot more. They will be constantly updating that with new things for us to try out. So if you want to get in on things and see things a little early, everybody can download the test server. You don't need to pay for it. If you have PUBG, then you already have access to that test server. You just need to go to your Steam list and you will see it listed underneath your main PUBG, and you just install it and you can play it. Now they go into new content, and first up we have the new map. Now this is going to be a 4x4 kilometer square island that is going to make for some very intense gameplay, and possibly, well not possibly, it will speed things up. Matches won't last as long. You're going to have 100 people crammed into an area that is only a quarter of the size of the two maps that we have right now. You're going to be fighting only for a quarter of the amount of guns, so this is going to make for some very intense fighting. It's a very jungle-esque island. I think that could be one of the reasons that they've decided to make it so small. It's going to be rendering a lot of foliage, so of course you're not going to want to be rendering a massive island. So this could be a boost for those of us that struggle running this game. A smaller map, you might get better performance out of this map, hopefully. No word on when this map will be coming along, but I would assume that it will be sometime within the next 2 to 3 months, hopefully, because I can't wait to play that one. Miramar, I enjoyed Miramar, but it was just too big, it was too expansive, there wasn't enough cover, and yeah, it's a good map, but this one looks even better. Next up, they're going to be working on an emote system. This is similar to what you get in games like Escape from Tarkov and Destiny, where you can choose an emote and your character will play it out on the screen. My personal view on this is I couldn't give a shit about it. Keep optimizing your game. I don't want this extra shit cluttering it up. It's an okay addition, but really, who gives a shit? Next up, we're going to be getting some new game modes, but they don't say what these are. They just say that they are working on game modes, not a new mode. So we're going to have some new modes coming along, but they say unfortunately they're not in a place to deal out any specifics on this, so we're just going to have to wait for that one. Going to be getting some new weapons, and as you can see on screen there is a nice render of a weapon there. Not sure what weapon that is, I'm sure somebody out there will know. It's a 7.62 rifle though, and that is it. They don't give us any names of any new weapons. They do say weapons. So there's also going to be new vehicles, but again, they're not telling us what those are, so we're just going to have to wait and see for those. They also say that they are testing in-game achievements. They are also looking at an in-game friends list and squad voice chat in the main menu. All good additions to the game, especially squad voice chat. That will be a good addition. The in-game friends list, we've already got one, so I'm not sure. I must be just doing a little rework to that. Achievements, that would be a good one. That gives people something else to aim for for other than just basically getting the chicken dinner. And then they say we will also be testing limb and vehicle bullet penetration on the test servers later. This will add new depth of our ballistic system and increase the realism of gameplay. We of course will listen closer to your feedback on these new systems. If you have any concerns, please head over to our forum and leave your feedback there. So that's going to be an interesting one. Is it going to be that you might be able just to heal certain limbs? This would be akin to something like Escape from Tarkov, where you heal the various body parts rather than the whole body. We'll have to wait and see again on that one. They're also looking to overhaul the entire TPP and FPP animation systems to make them smoother, make them reactive to the environment. They say this will include animations for getting inside vehicles and changing seats while in the vehicle. We also want to improve how the character moves to allow our 3D replays to deliver some truly great content. It says they're going to be overhauling the parachute system to make it more responsive and polish the overall look of the animations. We're also working to improve our armed and unarmed melee combat systems. And then they talk about stability and optimization and security, and I will just read the paragraph out for this. We have not forgotten about our core responsibility to our players to provide a stable, smooth and secure environment for enjoying a great battle royale experience. We are continuing our daily work to combat cheaters, improve server stability and further optimize our servers and clients. It is impossible to solve these problems once and for all, but our goal is to continuously improve in this regard. Due to the sensitive nature of this subject and to maximize the impact we can have, I won't be able to share any specific plans. However, we're planning to keep you more up to date about our efforts, and we have major victories to share. Then they're going to be introducing more sounds. There's going to be more vehicle sounds, there's going to be suspension sounds and skidding sounds. They want to make that more realistic. There's going to be the different effects as you go over different types of surfaces in different types of weather. They're also looking at changing the character sounds, and this will change depending on what you're carrying, how much you're carrying, etc. And then they go on to talk about esports. Now, a lot of people laugh when it comes to talking about PUBG and esports, because as we've seen before in the games, it hasn't exactly been the best spectator game. And to be honest, it should be. It should be one of the best spectator games out there. But the camera work within the games has always needed a bit of work, and I think that's something that PUBG are going to really work on now. They've had some good shows, they've had some of the invitationals, they've done some for charity, and they've been hugely popular. So I think they are going to definitely work on this more. They say that they've had some amazing feedback from the community and the professional scene, and they believe that they're moving in the right direction. So yeah, there's going to be more on that. They think that the 3D replay system is going to help them to show more, showcase more of the gameplay in esports. But for me, I don't really care too much about it within the esports scene. I'm not a heavy watcher of esports. I don't follow any teams. But if you're into that, then they are working on new tools to give better camera work within the games, so you'll get more entertainment out of it. Then they talk about custom games. The custom game system will itself be further expanded to allow more fine-grained control and quality of life features like saving presets. We're also planning to distribute access to a wider audience of players so that there are more custom games available to join at any given time. Now, one thing that I would like to see is the ability to rent custom servers for this game. I would love to be able to play the zombie mode. I'd love to be able to set certain parameters within the server myself. I think they're missing a trick with that. I think it's something that would open this game up and it would explode if you was able to do that. You can do it with Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike source games like that, CSGO, and that is one of the things that has made that game give it so much longevity, that people have been able to curate their own servers. Hopefully that will be expanded above its current level and we will be open just to the general public. They're also going to be creating the PUBG developer portal. This will give people access to technical notes regarding the game, and it will basically be like the page that they have now where they show known issues, what they're currently working on fixing, what they're currently looking to fix, but obviously with technical notes it'll be a lot more in depth. So it's probably not going to be something that will be for everybody, but for those that have a technical interest within the game and all its mechanical workings, that would probably interest you quite a lot. And that is the roadmap for PUBG on the PC for 2018. Now, they do say that it's not an exhaustive list, it is just the main points that they want to fix. There'll be a lot more things that they want to try and do throughout the year, but this is just a general list of what they're going to look at doing. The new content, the bug fixes, the tweaks, the anti-cheat system, it's all going to be going on. We're going to be getting a lot of aesthetic changes, new effects, new animations. Basically just want to build on what they started last year. They give us a good solid solid foundation of the game last year, and now they want to build more on that. I am all for that, but they still need to tackle this cheats issue. Until that's done, I think myself and a lot of other people are going to stay away from this game. It's just not worth the vested time and interest when you're going to go on and get headshotted from across the map. It's just not worth it. They need to tackle that issue, and they need to tackle it big time. Now, I know that they started that with their what was called a soft region lock, where it matches people based on ping. That should have cut things down a fair bit, but it's still not getting rid of the whole issue. I know that they'll never be able to get rid of all the cheats in the game, but they need to try and do a lot more, in my opinion anyway. And that is all I've got for you regarding PUBG today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.